Okay, everyone. I'm just making a quick review video of this brake fluid exchanger I just purchased. Um, Basically, the clutch hose on my tow truck blew out, and it's a hydraulic clutch hose, so that means that when I put the new hose in, there's going to be air in the line. So something like this is nice because you can hook it up and vacuum down your hoses, whether it's a brake line or whether it's a clutch. And what's really nice about this too is actually it works with other situations that might require removing um, oils or anything that needs to be removed, water. So this is what it looks like. It comes with, and I've never used this before, but it looks like it comes with like a refill type of adapter, I guess, for your master cylinder, so you can put oil inside of it and it'll slowly help refill your master cylinder reservoir or clutch cylinder reservoir, so you don't have to go back and do it. But this is it right here. So I've hooked up my airline. I put the one that I use for my shop, the adapter here, and this is the valve. And basically, the way this works is once I turn this on, I guess there's like some type of Venturi effect going on here. It sucks air in this way, and at the same time, it applies vacuum into this portion right here. So when I decide to use this tubing, I just put the adapter on top like this. And when I use this, I can put this on the bleeder port. So, for example, say wheel cylinders or slave cylinders. You just pop this on here, turn this on, sucks oil, water, whatever, into this. And then when I'm done, I can just take this off. If it comes off, it's probably kind of difficult because it's not oiled. And I just pour it out. So I'm going to turn it on real quick so you can see what it looks like. So I'm going to open the valve now. And right here, it's vacuum. So it's ready to go as soon as I hook it up to my slave cylinder on my truck. So that's kind of the gist of it. Of course, before you start, make sure you have the correct wrench size for your bleeder port and the right type of fluid for it, whether it's .3 or .4. And when you're finished, you just tighten the valve back with the machine still connected, and so that therefore air doesn't get back in the line. Make sure you tighten it and put the dust cap back on. So that's it, pretty much. So this is the truck we're working on. The hose has been already replaced. The cylinder or the reservoir for the clutch is right here. So the main thing is to make sure it's constantly topped off, which is the reason why it comes with that adapter. I'm probably not going to use it right now, but for now, got some brake fluid, which is what's necessary for the clutch master or the clutch reservoir. So you say it's .3. Um, Basically, going to fill it up and make sure that it's topped off. Or at least until it stops. Okay, so that's about full right there. So now that it's full for now, put the cap back on and begin with the extraction process. So you can see underneath the bed of this truck, the valve or the bleed off port for the slave cylinder on the clutch is right there. Let's see if I can point to it. Right there. So I'll have to reach in and plug it into that, and then I'm gonna get a wrench and let me see if I can get a better picture. Yep, and open that valve and then start the suction process. So I can't roll my bed back because it's stuck in reverse because I can't pull the clutch out. So all that has to be done underneath the bed in order to start the suction process. So I'll go ahead and do that now. So I've got the hose hooked up underneath the bed. I've got the bleeder valve loosened. So now we should be able to open this and get some fluid to come out. I'm going to start slow because I don't really know how much needs to come out. I may need to pump the clutch. I'm not sure. And so even without vacuum, when I pump the clutch, you can see the lines actually filling with fluid. So it looks like the lines are clear now. I could probably go ahead and, even though there's fluid still moving, I could probably go ahead and close it now, and then it should be primed. We'll see. And the nice thing about it is when I'm done, to help keep oil from going all over the place when I disconnect it from the bleeder, I can just open this up, put a vacuum on it, and it automatically sucks everything in the lines out, so it immediately clears the lines out. So I don't have to worry about that. So now the clutch pedal is hard. Now I can try to see if I can disengage the clutch to see if the truck will move instead of being in reverse. So it doesn't appear that we've lost much fluid in the process. Of course the fluid is clear now, so I can't really see where the line is. So I'm just going to fill it back until it gets back to max. They're about right there. So my line is here. So now we can press the clutch and see if the truck moves, and I can pull it out of reverse. Looks like I still have some air pressure, so I'll try to see if the vehicle will move a little bit when I push the clutch in. Yep, it's moving, so I should be able to pull it out of gear. Yep, so looks like that's all it took. So yeah, that's all it took. So like I say, I didn't really move much fluid out, but this was really good in the sense that I have plenty of reservoir space if necessary. I used to use the little small ones that are like $4 that basically you had to pump the brake to get it to push into the little capsule. And but this here's got plenty of space. I think it holds, I want to say it holds half of a liter or half of a gallon, not sure. But yep, that's all. So now I've taken the hose off, disconnect my air line, and now all I have to do is pour it into my waste oil container. And that's it. Real easy. It's a much cleaner operation. Like I said, it wasn't much oil, but yeah, this works really well. I'm glad I have it. So hopefully that kind of gives you an idea of what you can use with something like this. Like I say, it's powered by air. You won't have to worry about pumping anything. You just hook it up, and once everything gets moving, start pumping your brake or your clutch, and it should clear everything out. So that's it.